This week, our Lent reflection is all to do with John 8, verses 48 to 59. And the subtitle of that passage is Before Abraham Was, I Am. We're looking at John's Gospel this week, which is different from the other three Gospels. The other three Gospels, Matthew, Mark and Luke, are what we call synoptic Gospels, which means that they tell the outline of Jesus's life, what he said and what he did, and they all share a common view. And then John's Gospel was written much later and was writing to a particular type of group of people who what we would call the Hellenistic Christians. They were the Greek Christians who were struggling to comprehend whether Jesus was a human or whether Jesus was God. And we know that John's Gospel is very much thinking theologically about who Jesus was in his life and death and resurrection. So it's not just looking at what he did, but thinking why he did it and who Jesus is as a person. John's Gospel is famous for 7 I am sayings. And I am the bread of life, I am the true vine, I am the way, the truth and the life, I am the living water, and so on. And the third one of these is before Abraham was, I am. This is a huge theological statement from John. This isn't simply just saying that Jesus is a human Messiah, but he is the divine Son of God, by whom all things were made. And so as we explore this passage this week, maybe you want to ask yourselves, who do I think Jesus is? Who is Jesus to me? Do I relate to Jesus as the man who died and was raised by God? Or do I think of Jesus as the God who came to die and be raised again? Sometimes we can fall on one side or the other, and we can think of God as our human friend or our awesome divine saviour. But here John is explaining how he is not one or the other, but he is both. So as we reflect together this Lent, maybe you want to ask yourself some questions as you read it. What does this passage say about who Jesus is in relation to God, in relation to us? And what does it say about our relationship with him? As we reflect together, what does it mean that before Abraham was, says Jesus, I am?